Nick Hijazi, the founder of the Mendez Cartel, the Natty King, the last true Natty Crusader, the one true heir to O'Hearn's Natty throne, and the president of the Natty Republic, El Presidente himself. Gentlemen, I'm starting the video from a slightly different location today because I want to emphasize a particular point. Once I get under 200 pounds, something very special happens. Once I always, whenever I'm cutting and I hit the sub 200 pound mark, I allow myself to wear tank tops again. So at the bottom of my drawer that I never really open, I have my little tank top stash. Got some tank tops in here, tank tops, and as you can see, I'm wearing a tank top now. Only when I get below 200, as a mark of victory, as almost an accomplishment, do I allow myself to wear tank tops. Because when you're too bulky and fat and you wear tank tops, they just don't look good. But once I hit the sub 200 pound mark, it's tank top time again. I can wear tank tops again. So I'm wearing my tank top. I'm going to be wearing tank tops a lot now while I train. Not every session, but a lot of the sessions I'm going to be rocking these tank tops, because tank tops only look aesthetic. They only look aesthetic when you're lean. So sub 200 pounds, I'm 199 now. Let's get to work. I'm going to be wearing these tank tops from now on. All right, gentlemen, before we get into the video, you know what's coming. Guys, if you want to get in the greatest natural shape of your life, join my online community, the Mendez Cartel. You'll have full access to all of my training and nutrition plans. I am actually releasing in 2 days my latest program, my self-coaching guide, which will give you full access to all of the technological infrastructure and software that I use to get in great shape naturally. All of that inside the Mendez Cartel, link in the description. And if you're interested to go an even further step than just being in the community and you actually want full-on one-to-one coaching, go to my Instagram, link in the description, and DM me the word cartel. All right, chaps, let's get to work. Tank top time. I'm under 200, sub 200, 199. Let's get to work, man. I'm looking forward to this. The cut, 16 weeks of cutting. The last day of week 16. Tomorrow, week 17 starts. Obviously, I'll give you my weekly physique update every Wednesday as I do. But feeling good, man. Sub 200. It feels good to be sub 200 again. Anyway, boys, it's deadlift day. I'm going to hop on my line bike, my Ferrari, and I'll see you in the gym. Oh, sweet baby mama! All right, chaps, I left my bloody deadlift slippers at home, so I'm going to have to go barefoot, which isn't too bad, to be honest. I used to deadlift barefoot all the time. And actually, I've been doing warm-ups barefoot. I left my deadlift slippers at home, and I actually prefer it. I feel better with no deadlift slippers for some reason. So who knows? Maybe never using deadlift slippers again might help my deadlift. But no, I left them at home. Not the end of the world. It is what it is. Just gonna have to do them barefoot. But warm up's feeling good. So heavy 6-plate single. Let's try and maintain a 6-plate single as long as I can. That's ultimately the goal of this cut. It will obviously come out at some point. It's not going to be until the end of the cut. 6-plate single. When I get very lean, there comes a point where you kind of have to take it out. You're forced to. But try and keep it as long as you can. And people ask me, why do you do one rep on deadlift? Why do you do two reps on incline dumbbells to start a session? Because that heavy low rep stuff really does translate to muscle retention. That's why I love doing it. People are going to say, oh, this is pointless doing a 1 rep on a cut. It's not pointless. It's going to keep me strong, which is going to help me retain muscle. All right, let's go. 6 plates. This is going to hurt. It always does. And by the way, chaps, I'm on the final hole of the belt, this medium belt. There's a small SBD belt in this gym as well, but for some reason it's not locking properly, so I might have to go for one of the typical non-lever, just old school belts. All right, let's go. Six wheels for breakfast. Well, it's not breakfast. Train up top. Ah. Si, senor. Bobby Firmino. Si, senor. Si. Luis Garcia. He drinks sangria. He plays for Liverpool. I need to clean up my Liverpool songs. But I remember, all you boys that are Liverpool fans, I go to every Champions League final. Even if I can't get tickets, I'll go to that country and just chill with the Liverpool fans. So I can just be in the atmosphere. So, man, it was glorious. It really was, boys. Winning the league. Liverpool fans, and people, like I said this in yesterday's video. So all you people calling me a glory hunter, watch yesterday's video. But yeah, man, it's good to win the league. We don't win many league titles. We do. We win a decent amount of cups in Champions Leagues. When it comes to league titles relative to other clubs, we don't win that many. So the league actually feels better than the Champions League. All right, chaps, 2 sets on 5 plates now. Hopefully 2 sets of 8. First back off set. Rastafari. Whatever that means. Chris Eubank Sr., man, he's a proper character, I'll tell you that right now. Chris Eubank Sr. has got to be one of the funniest guys. He's just, a confectionery delight. My son is a disgrace. I'm terrible at accents. I'm terrible at imitation as well, I apologise. But the way he speaks, how posh he is. And then he'll suddenly come out with Rastafari. He's talking a culinary delight of confectionery excellence. Rastafari. Rastafari. All right, let's go. All right, 5 plates, 8 piece. Socks. All right, let's go. One, two. That'll take a few years off your life. I'm joking, that'll put a few years on your life. Stronger bone density, connective tissue. Chris Eubank Sr. Senior. Painful. All right, chaps, weighted pull-up time. Did 2 sets of 8 on 5 plates. Brutality. Now we're on to weighted pull-ups. Greatest combo of all time. 35 kilo. Last week I got 2 sets of 4. I want to get a set of 5. Once I get a set of 5, I can move up 2.5 kilo. The goal is to be repping 2 plates for pretty solid reps by the end of this cut. So we're doing 1.5 plates and a 2.5. Let's go. 5 reps is there this week, I know for a fact. If 5 plates is not here this week, I'm going to be absolutely bloody fuming. But I know it is. All right, let's go. Let's put this weight on. The hardest part of this is still putting the weight on. All right, let's go. Consistency, show up. Just love the guy that loves the day-to-day grind is always going to win in this game. All right, let's go. If 5 reps isn't there, I'm going to be really upset. Really upset. Nice 5-piece. Tough, but I got it. Ooh. Oh, it's stuck to my skin. Ooh. When the safety pin gets stuck to your skin. Ooh. Range of motion there's good. Still could be better. The leaner I get, the more that will improve, but I'll take that as a 5-piece. All right, 2 sets of 5 complete on a plate and a half and a 2.5. Now I'm going down to 1 plate, 20 kilo. So I did two sets of 5 on 32.5 kilo. Now I'm going down to 20 kilo, 1 plate, doing max reps. Let's try and get 8 to 10. Let's try and get 8 to 10. That'll be nice. Doing some back off work, and then I'll probably go down, and then I'll go down and do my typical triple drop set, weighted into body weight, into banded after this. All right, let's go. Let's try and get, I'll take a nice 8-piece, but I'll take whatever's there. Wow, I'll take 9. I'll take 9 all day long. Whew. Whew. Weighted pull-ups, the bread and butter for back width. The bread and butter. The bread and the absolute butter. All right, time for heavy T-bar rows, boys. Thickness, we've done the width. We've done the deadlift. Now we're onto a thickness row movement. Heavy T-bars, 5 plates, let's go. Old school, proper old school. Ooh. My pecker gets caught here. I have to keep moving it around. It gets stuck there. It's not a nice feeling. Oh man, it hurts. Hurts your groin. This needs some kind of cushioning, man. Because I couldn't adjust myself in the first few reps. Because my pecker was stuck here. All right, finished with the heavy stuff. The deadlifts, the weighted pull-ups, the T-bar rows. Now we're doing some more accessory contraction-based work. We're doing easy bar, underhand, cable rows. Brilliant, brilliant exercise. Nice little variation. Did these last week and do them again this week. Works more of that lower lat. Pain. Pain is your pathway to growth. Without pain and suffering, there is no growth, there is no improvement. I've done this whole session with no socks on. Sorry, with no shoes on. I've done this whole session with no shoes on, wearing socks, no shoes. And I actually like training barefoot. I actually like training in socks with your natural feet. Shoes are actually a man-made form of repression from a human being's true soul. They're a man-made form of disconnect from nature. You shouldn't always wear shoes. A pair of socks is enough. You don't need shoes. All right, boys, we're finishing with some close grip. Close grip pull downs to end off the show. We've done the wide grip pull downs. Now we're ending with some close grip pull downs. Closing out the show. Let's finish this baby strong. Oof. Tank top's out, by the way. Sub 200 pound tank top. to true and absolute failure on every set. Whew. All right, chaps, upstairs in the dressing room where the elite lighting has been implanted. That's the beauty of physical culture. Putney, the best gym in Britain, is they have the best lighting in the game. I'm going to quickly take off my tank top. These videos are filmed in very sporadic manners. Like I'll finish my session like 20 minutes ago, and I'm filming this, so my pump's gone a little bit. This isn't prime pump. This isn't max pump. Let's see how that back's looking. Back. The back lat spread. Getting leaner, boys. 16 weeks down, 10 weeks to go. The next 10 weeks are where the magic happens. That's where the true magic happens. Nick Hajazvi, the founder of the Mendes Cartel, the Natty King, the last true Natty Crusader, the one true heir to O'Hearn's Natty throne, and the president of the Natty Republic, El Presidente himself. Subscribe to this channel, follow me on Instagram and TikTok, join the Mendes Cartel, link in the description. If you're interested in one-to-one coaching, go to my Instagram and DM me the word cartel. And as always, chaps, long live King Charles III, and God bless Sir Winston Churchill.